Now we're streaming. Oh, we'll be in a sec. All right. What's up, YouTube? YouTube. This is the round 2. JD versus Todd, best of 5. Currently here with all the homies and the sins.
What's up?
Oh my god, shut it. Have a granola bar.
Yeah. So
You should have a granola bar.
Logan's back at her. We hear
yeah,
that.
have a granola bar. So yeah, we've got JD versus Todd here, as it says. And I think we're gonna go over to the Regamandom chat and get going with the Civ picks and bans. Let's do it. Who else is playing? There we go. Sweet.
I'm here.
Alright, I started over in the main chat because I wanted, if anybody had anything to say, it was their time, but nobody did. How you guys doing?
This is going to be a fun game. Let's see what we do.
Yeah, okay, sweet. Let me get the coin flip. Alright, Todd, since I said your name just now, do you want heads or tails?
Let's go with heads.
And it's heads. You get first Civ ban. Now I can DM you the Civ picks for JD, but also the stream is live, so you can use that if you want.
Okay. I'll just fire up the stream.
Yeah.
There, and I also DM'd them to you.
I will ban Mongols.
Mongols. Alright, first ban is Mongols. Sweet. How about you, JD?
Give me a second.
I got this like frozen food, it's not very good.
I will ban Celts.
Nice, nice.
Yeet. Alright. Todd, back to you.
Okay, so let us ban. I'll ban Cumans.
Alright, Cumans is the second ban. We got Mongols and Cumans banned for JD. Both Cav Civs. Cav Archer Civs, too.
I will ban Saracens.
And I already have my cursor on Saracens. Nice.
Okay.
Alright, with the bans over, Todd having Saracens and Celts restricted, whereas JD having Cumans and Mongols restricted. We're gonna get into our first match, which is Mega Random. Do you guys have the game set up?
I am ready to launch.
Can you invite me? Do you got a lobby up?
You should you do it if you can, and
You'll
make
have
sure
Todd.
that it's hidden civs, 200 pop.
Right.
Yeah, okay. Public, allow spectators. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
I thought there was one other thing we had to do.
Hidden Civs, 200.
Hidden
Conquest.
Civs.
Yeah, hide civilizations, allow spectators. Okay.
Yep.
It's public right now. I'll get you an invite and then we'll make her private.
Yeah, it's been a little while since the tournament's gotten going, but glad to get back to it.
Ken, what are we doing for maps again here?
It's Mega Random for the first
It's starting with Mega Random for sure.
Always Mega Random. Mega Random?
Got it. I'm in.
Okay, so I'll just select Mega Random.
Make sure that ending age is imp instead of feudal.
Yeah. Yeah, 2-player, 200, standard resources, normal. Yep.
All right. Once you guys are in the game, please DM me, and I'll join. And
Can you
tell
see
you
my
when to start.
civ or no, Todd?
Nope.
Great.
Can you see mine?
Absolutely not.
Perfect.
Okay, I will, let's launch it, and then I'll just hit F3 once we're in.
Sounds good. I'm gonna deafen you guys, so for posterity's sake. All right, now I'm in my own channel. I'm gonna drag in HMD in a little bit. As soon as I find the game here. I have to join using AOE2.net here. Found it. What's up, Ben? We're loading in. Switching over. We have Swing Trade Pros as the Chinese,
Food, please.
and
No.
JD as the
Yes.
Aztecs.
Yep. I thought this was Arena for a second. So that's an interesting matchup.
Mhm. Did you get into the spectator, or would you like me to stream?
I'm watching from your stream. Is there a delay on that?
Yeah, there is. Here, let me give you a Discord stream. I like it this way too, because we're seeing the same thing,
Yeah.
personally. So,
This is an interesting map. It's 4 legs.
Swing Trade Pros being Todd here, killing multiple turkeys. It's gonna be weird with the Chinese start. See how far he stays ahead. They're tied right now. And yeah, we've got 4 lakes, but there's also fortified stone or palisade wall. That's a little weird.
That back lake is essentially free fish for each side. So that'd be a huge boost early game.
I wish this was a map that you could play. I really like this. Look all the stone in the middle. I mean, jeez.
Really would reward that more aggressive castle drop.
Mm-hmm. And it's on higher ground too. So if you take the middle, it's going to be really hard to press the advantage. Or, I'm sorry, really hard to take the advantage back.
I'm wondering if we'll see aggressive dock placement by JD. You know how he likes those demo ships.
Oh, yeah. I was watching a game with him last night where it was Seize the Mountain. If you know that one, there's a bunch of shallows around it, and he was still making demolition ships. He got a bunch of knights with him.
We might see him sneak a Ville on the cornerback there to demo his back lake, or Swing's back lake.
If I knew what this map looked like and I was playing it, I would take these bottom lakes too. Because you're not gonna not gonna expect it because they're not protected by the houses or the palisades. Now JD's being a lot more efficient with his food gathering than.
Looks like he's left a dead
Oh yeah, look at that.
geese right there. So
Maybe he.
maybe spoke a little bit too soon.
I know, as that was happening.
Oh, look, he got a little bit unlucky with the ibex or the goats back there.
The llamas, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Maybe he thought he didn't have any.
But he did get lucky with the foraging, the forage bushes.
That's true.
He can only place one mill there and gather those, which Todd's got two. Spread out, so that wouldn't work. But yeah.
This
Pretty
may be a
standard
longer
start.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing too special at the moment.
Yeah, the first round of the tournament definitely had some fast sets. There were a few 3-0s. 3-0 with T-Bog. And you went against T-Bog, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that was 3-0. And
I
then
think
Faye
everyone
versus
but
Oscar.
JD's game was 3-0.
Was it
at the
seriously
first round.
everyone?
I think it was everyone but JD and Baron.
Yeah. This one I'm expecting not to go 3-0.
Yeah, they're both definitely closer in skill level. So we'll see a little bit of back and forth. Hopefully.
Right, I'm gonna be trying to prioritize the alpha bracket just because there's a little bit more consistency with people's schedules. So I think we're gonna go resolve the alpha bracket first and then the secondary bracket as people become more free or less free.
They should be
So,
fun games. Both
yeah.
brackets, I think.
For sure. I want to see something like T-Bog versus Jake. That would be great. Or something like Oscar versus Jake. That would be great. I mean,
Yeah,
the
that would
games
be.
the games might go to time just because of their play styles, but it'd be really
I'm
fun.
noticing right now on the map, Jen, all of JD's gold are on one side of his base out
That's
there.
true. That's
So he
really
just
strong.
plops yeah, he has a pretty good setup to do what he does best, which is turtle and boom up.
Yeah. I mean, they're both going really standard opening fast castle. Todd's already going for the secondary berry bush. Does he see this boar? He does see the boar. So that's a little weird. I would lure the boar before I got that secondary berry bush to save that 100 wood. Especially because he only has 6 on the wood. How many does...
Yeah.
Yeah, JD's got 8
Well,
on
looks like-
wood. First dock
Yep.
up for JD.
There it is.
I mean, that's a little slow. I would have put down the dock as soon as possible because getting that fish boom is going to be really strong.
In general, he might not have been practicing having access to fish regularly since the other maps have been landlocked.
Ooh, that was a...
Ooh, a
bad
little bit of
one.
an awkward boar right there.
Yeah. Oh. Llama Scout for JD. Yeah, they also might not... They might be assuming that doesn't have fish in it. Like, JD kind of gambled because he can't really scout the water very well. Another thing that we neglected to mention earlier is that there are no scouts.
Oh,
Neither
that's a
one
good
has
point.
scouts.
Hence the llama scout right there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
So it really does. The map is really catering towards booming up, since you can't get information on your opponent for that early rush.
Yeah. I like this map a lot. Got a
Yeah,
back
I wish this was a regular one.
Yeah. The aesthetic of the fortified walls too is pretty cool. I wonder what the difference in HP is. 100.
I think it's even on the. Oh yeah,
It's
that's
double.
double.
First feudal for Todd, which makes sense because he's going a little bit more thin on his resources here.
What's the bill count looking like? I know that the Chinese start with the extra one.
That's true, yep. And it's 29 for blue to 32 for red. So he lost those 3 vills in going up to feudal. So as soon as JD clicks up to feudal, which he already had. Oh, there you go. Oh, maybe he didn't lose. I was assuming that those 3 vills were for the age up, but I guess he was already in the lead with those.
Now it's looking like, does each player have 3 relics outside their walls, like directly outside?
I haven't seen any relics.
There's one in the back of Todd's base.
There's one here, and then there's also one here then.
Is there one north?
Oh.
I think I see you.
What the
Oh,
heck?
yep.
They're right outside the gates. Yeah, there's 2
Yeah,
on
so
each
they each
side.
have 2.
This is a weird map.
Well, that's going to be a pretty big boost to JD's gold with the Aztec bonus. He doesn't even have to work that hard to get the relics.
Exactly. JD has 4 fishing ships to Todd's 2. So I think Fade made a comment. I think that's where the lead comes from, the earlier fish boom, which I mentioned before. Alright, we got archery range, blacksmith, barracks for JD, whereas we have the same thing, except for Todd's got a market, which JD does not get markets early, man. He waits.
Looks like we have a lot earlier of a castle age from Todd.
Yeah, thanks. No, they're pretty neck and neck.
Oh, okay.
But I also am pretty bad at noticing when people click up. I've noticed for myself. Alright, castle.
So they're neck and neck.
Got some.
Gonna lose a Ville right there.
Maybe. Oh yeah, 'cause
the-
he's on the hill. That's weird. Wow. Don't see that happen very often.
That hill bonus.
Boom. Alright, got second TC coming up. Let's see if we're getting any. Yep. Eagles. You know, JD did
That's
this
gonna-
against Oscar, like, last night, maybe 2 nights ago. Going for the eagle push. And another thing,
That's gonna
too,
be hard for him to deal with.
Oh, yeah.
Way you get through eagles is typically through knights, and
There you go. He's gonna see it.
oh, all right. So he sees that the eagles are coming.
Yeah, the other thing too is the direct counter for eagles is, or a direct counter for eagles is the militia line, and Chinese don't get supplies. So, and then
It looked
since,
like he went to the trouble of getting men at arms, so he clearly wants to switch to it anyway. Yep,
Yeah.
long swordsman.
that's weird to me. Maybe because he knows that eagles are coming, but without supplies, I don't know.
He's got to react quickly to that, or they're gonna clean up at this base.
It looks like JD forgot arson again. I reminded him to get it last night. It looks like it didn't work. See what we got here. One long swordsman is a sacrifice. I'm gonna open it up.
Let him in early.
Yeah.
JD does not take. Okay, there it is. Get a quick wall at corner.
Oh, that's not happening. There it is.
There you go.
I
He's
believe
trickling in the swordsman one at a time.
he's pulling villagers to probably build a siege workshop, something like that. I believe the long swordsman will get a +5 to the eagles. He's +5.
He
Why?
could take them if he wasn't sending them in one at a time.
If,
Ah,
yeah,
he's
if,
got
JD
a-
was, if JD was noticing too, he could have just walked through there.
Todd's really got to just pull back and build up that critical mass of swordsmen.
Yeah, I think that's going to be imperative. I mean, he's going to lose if he just keeps streaming it in there like that, and so far that's all we're seeing. There's the Siege Workshop. The eco for Todd looks alright. He is 6 villas ahead now that JD's gone for a more aggressive stance here. We got some archers coming in without any upgrades. 2 armor, 1 attack for the eagles on upgrades. Got a scorpion coming in. That's a weird choice. I would have gone with the mangonel, to be honest. So you got a house. Are we pop capped? No, we're not. But that is a good time to build a house. A 600 score lead for JD.
Looks
What were
like
you gonna say?
Todd's putting down another TC.
And a barracks over here.
Which-
Back.
Gonna try and probably use that defensively, but the Eagles can just run under it and tank the arrows to get to the back of his base.
The other
That high
thing
pierce armor.
is that if a mangonel comes out, then it doesn't matter because they're outrange.
I think the Mangano could even range the TC from outside the walls. That's a
Yeah.
questionable placement right there.
Yeah, easily.
It's looking a little dicey for Todd right now.
Ram coming out here. A buttering ram. Oh, there's already one out. Castle. For Todd. But you know,
All right.
JD's got like map control. He's got the range. If I were him, I would just leave this area. Like, the castle's going up, that's fine, but that castle isn't really defending much. He can take this whole left side of the base. Looks like he can around with that battering ram. I would just go. Like, that castle's going up.
Yeah, it's best that he abandoned this side. There's not even much worth defending on this side of the base. All of Todd's resources are in the back.
Yeah, let's go down here. This is awkward too. So JD's gonna try and hit that gate, but it's really easily defended right here. Although he could come up this one tile in the very back if he wanted to. Another siege workshop going down. Over here, siege battering ram going up. He's got a few long swordsmen, no upgrades. It looks like we got some chukanos. 3 chukanos. Yep.
They're not going to perform too well against Eagles, though, without upgrades.
No, but their other projectiles doing, I think, a base damage of like 3 will still be like better than a regular Expo because of the pierce armor that they have. It goes down and they're in.
Nope. Alright, if he reacts quickly and pulls back to those town centers, can hold right here. He's got a decent amount of swordsmen.
Yeah, that amount of swordsmen should be able to do it, especially with the armor upgrade that they just got in the patch. I was wrong. Looks like the Expos were enough to turn the tide.
But he lost most of the, or all of the Eagles in the attempt. So he should be able to hold this for a little bit longer.
Yeah, Todd's been on the defensive for a while here. JD's been able to stretch his legs. Check his base real quick. He's still on 1 TC, which I wouldn't recommend. And it looks like Todd
Oh, There's a bit
who
of
might be
counterattacking.
taking up the reins and
JD is not ready for it back there,
no.
though he does have a decent amount of production in there to defend quickly.
He does, but what he doesn't have is enough stone for a castle. And if Todd can get to Imp and have that tech lead over JD, then I think we would see a lot longer of a hold. There's a second town center coming down for JD. A few long swordsmen in that barracks to make a distraction happen so soon.
Got some reinforcements from JD coming down the middle.
I think JD is kind of realizing that his initial attack isn't gonna work, and then he's pulling back a little bit. He's gonna try and take his score lead and transfer it into eco lead and push for Imp.
I definitely think we'll see this game go into Imp, though. Oh, poor engagement right here.
This is over. That Pierce armor is too big. He should have stopped
Yeah.
and shot like this.
Left those Chukanu unsupported by his swordsman mob.
Yeah, he had one swordsman with him.
Alright, so he's trying to push in,
He is in.
forcing JD to react.
It's kind of weird to me that he got the attack upgrade before the melee upgrade on the long swordsman, because he's already getting that bonus, I think 5 damage. He should get the melee upgrade, or melee armor upgrade first, my opinion. Looks like the numbers are overwhelming him, but he is getting a lot of kills. The KD is 37 to 55, with JD in the lead there.
More importantly, he's slowing down JD's offensive, giving him time to re-secure his base.
Yeah, JD's retreating with his scorpions, which is kind of funny because rocketry on the Chinese, they're gonna have better scorpions.
But they do lack that extra range from siege engineers.
That's true. Monastery coming up. I don't think Todd has a monastery yet. Honestly, so far, other than not making enough long swordsmen, I like how Todd is playing. He's playing very turtly. We'll just have to see if JD's eco is better than Todd's.
Yeah, I think JD's gonna try and sit back and move to that critical mass before heading back out. He does benefit from that very secure gold case in space.
I think you're a little bit quiet there, Banner. If you have any way to
Test.
turn up. There you go.
How about now? That better?
Yeah, that's better. Just want the folks at home to be able to hear you. Alright,
Oh.
looks like JD's claiming the middle a little bit there, getting some steering. He's got 3 TCs, and I think Todd has 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's making 2 TCs.
Yeah, it looks like the aggression stopped and they're gonna boom up to Imp, I imagine.
Yep, I hope so. They're just taking a while. One thing is that JD does not have a castle yet. I'm kind of looking for.
I imagine that's why he's trying to take the stone in the middle.
Right. Yeah, he almost has enough for one. Whoever gets the Imp first is gonna should start pumping out treads. And I think that's what we'll see. Be the game ender. Weird that Todd is rallying his troops in the back. Like,
He's not streaming in one at a time.
yeah, that's true. Alright, we got 97 villagers on Todd to 103 on JD.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I mean, JD's strength is that he will always be pumping out villagers. Like,
I think I think he has a bit more TCs than
no,
Swing does.
it's 4 to 5 right now. Todd has more by 1. Oh,
Oh.
there's the castle.
Oops.
Yeah, that's why Todd had the villager lead when he was on the defensive. But he's really being slow to take things out. I mean, these Chicunu are doing almost no damage to the house. There's 1 per arrow. And then the longswordmen are probably only doing about 14 damage, so it's going to take a while for these houses to go down. Or anything to go down, really. And then look at all these Eagle Warriors. As soon as they show up, they're just going to roll this small group here.
Yeah, Todd needs a bit more on that long swordsman mass.
Yeah. He actually doesn't have, you know, a large military in general. He's only got 29 to JD's 36. Which at this point is a pretty big lead. Especially
Oh,
when
they're coming in.
he's thinking about it.
It's like, I think Todd must see that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he sees it. It's weird posturing. I was waiting for Mango. Oh,
Oh.
Garrison. He's a Garrison.
I don't know if
That also
right
is
now
not-
is the right time for Todd to be pulling back. Okay, there comes his army to defend. Alright.
Interesting. Also, this house, there's still like a tile where they can go around. Like, not a good quick wall. Oh, there it is. Trap.
There's Jaguar warriors coming into the mix.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good shot. Just like that.
It's over, folks.
Yep. I don't know how he's going to be able to recover from that.
Also, while all this was happening, they both got imperialized. So, that.
Well, it does look like Todd's got a lot of resources in the bank.
He does have a lot of wood and gold. He could make more fugitive. That's not what he needs. He needs like scorpions at this point. Yep. I think at this point JD's got it.
JD ought to be making those trebs now. He could sit back outside the walls and take out most of his infrastructure.
Right here.
There it is.
Yep. He's also got the terms. I don't think they have the axolotl yet. That's wall. Alright. Got 2 hands coming in. We're gonna try and snipe the seed for some reason. Alright, got 1 down.
I don't know if that was worth losing his whole army for.
Definitely was not. It was about 8 2-handed, and I only got 1 miss. Hanging out.
I'm doing that thing where he's sending all of his units in one at a time. He's done that a few times this match, and
It's really detrimental now. Gonna have to ask him about that in the post game. The Treb's trebbing things. There's a really good front
it
little encampment.
is
that JD's open.
Todd producing a counter trebuchet. That's probably his only chance for holding right now.
No.
Oh.
Just got a bunch of trip now. Really good walls on JD's eco here. Although I
Yep.
think he's suffering a little bit. He does have 39 more villagers than Todd at this point.
I think he knows he's in no danger of being attacked right now. So he's probably not focusing too much on eco.
I mean, look at the map control. Kind of ridiculous. Oops, I can do that. I will say that the scouting could be a little bit better for both players, but they don't really need it.
They never took advantage of the other two lakes either.
Yeah, they might not even know they exist.
I think we're going to be seeing the end of this game shortly.
But Todd lost his blacksmith. He did not rebuild it. He's transferring into Cav. There's a GG. Nice. Alright, let's check out the stats. Oof. Yeah, I think the biggest thing with that top was just streaming in units and also not making the right units to counter.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
sticking with knights early on would have been a lot better.
he had good eco though. Like that wasn't his problem, in my opinion. Alright, let's get him into a post-game interview, see how they're doing. Alright, guys.
Well, that one hurt.
Yeah, how was the match, Todd? How do you feel?
That one hurt.
What made you choose the units that you chose? I mean, you went for longswordsman into Chukano, but I mean those eagles, man, they have high pierce armor. So just wondering.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Good cushion.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I should have went champs into scorpions or something.
Yeah, I was thinking scorpions. The other thing that we noticed is that you were streaming in units one by one a lot. Where you
Yeah.
just have like a bad rally point, or
Yeah, the stables got screwed up there, and yeah, bad rally point. I should have been a little bit better with that one.
well, JD took the first round. How do you feel?
GG. That was fun.
Yeah.
Good work, Todd.
Yeah, nice boom, buddy. Nice.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Well played.
3 TCs? 4. 5. Oh shit.
About 6.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's like, actually 6.
But you know, that's what I do.
All right, Todd.
That's fun though. GG.
What
It was a
map do you want to
very
play on
entertaining
next? Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, very entertaining game. I think both played very well. It was a fun back and forth. You held your early defense very well, Todd.
I think just my counters, probably counters and spawn, that kind of lost me that one for sure.
Yeah, I mean, there was a few times where you had like a bunch of Chukunu, but then only like 1 or 2 longswordsmen, and you sent them against like a group of eagles.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
You live and you learn.
Yeah, right when I was attacking his gate.
But it is your choice for the next map.
Oh, one last comment, JD. There was no demo ships from you. That's a pretty big mark against you.
Yeah, well, sorry.
What map do you want to play next, Todd?
Let's throw it back. Let's do an Arabia.
Well, we got runestones, no Arabia.
Oh, right. Okay.
Pull map pool again. I don't even remember half
The
of them.
map pool's on the stream, but I can tell you it's Steppe, Arena, Lowland, Mongolia, Runestones, and Black Forest.
Yeah, let's go with runestones.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Sounds
Alright, it's
good.
going to be the same thing as before. Yeah. Just let me know when you're ready. And we'll see you in the game. Alright, so we got left here Todd has Tatars, Malians, Ethiopians, and Byzantines. And JD has Teutons, Spanish, Franks, and Burgundians.
I imagine on an open map like this, we'll see one of those Knight Civs old players. I imagine this might be why JD switched or changed one of his civ picks to humans, since he struggled with that in his first game.
If
Or his
JD,
first set.
yeah, if JD doesn't pick Spanish, I'll be disappointed. I think Todd has Byzantines would be really good. I think Tatars. I don't know. I don't really like the Tatars, but they have good cav archers. I don't know.
A lot of options.
A lot of options. It would be cool to see. It would be cool to see Ethiopians from Todd at some point, but I don't think an open map is the way to do it.
Well, they have quite good archers. I know I've been defeated more than a few times by Ethiopian archers on Arabia, but I've played solo. So they can make it work on Arabia, or Runestone-esque map.
I mean, their Shotel warriors are great. They have the speed, but that's really all that they have. All right,
Well,
we
they're
are
getting set up.
loading in.
I'll be back in just a moment.
Sure.
They're getting set up.
All right, we have the Teutons versus Malians on Runestone. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I'm so angry with JD not picking Spanish. No, Teutons are great. They're all around super fun to play, super easy to play. They can do whatever they want, really, except for archers they aren't great at. I don't think they get Arbalist. That's like... Yeah, they don't get Arbalist, but they do get hand cannoneers. So people would say, like, oh, the one thing the Teutons aren't going to do is range. But in reality, once they get to Imp, they can switch over to hand cannoneer, bombard tower, and still keep their cavalry, assuming they have cavalry. Yeah. I like Teutons. Malians, I think, is a really good pick because they have the best camels. Really the best cavalry in the game, I would argue, because they can just keep spamming their scouts, which have +7 damage total. I think. Pretty sure they don't have blast furnace. Double check that.
I'm back. If you could stream it in Discord so I get that view.
Yeah, of course. Alright. We got Todd as the Malians on the top. JD as the Teutons on the bottom. And we are about 3 minutes in, and they're both going pretty standard. It looks like Todd has a bit of a better tree line, maybe. Yeah, definitely, actually. JD has a farther out tree line. This is actually really ridiculous for JD here.
That's a hard thing to wall right there. Yeah. These are both civs that really benefit from the recent balance changes. So I wonder if we'll see some early long swordsmen from both of them.
Yeah, that's true. Malians get the extra pierce armor, and Teutons get the extra the extra melee armor. That's hilarious. Although I'd argue that pierce armor isn't as important in this matchup.
Well, if JD considers tower dropping, That might end up being pretty important.
That is true. But Teuton towers aren't very good. If I remember correctly. They only get the first one?
They get murder holes for free, so they're very good in,
Oh,
early on.
Completely wrong. And you are completely right. Oh, JD just missing this easier wall area. Yeesh. He also didn't finish the wall because he doesn't have, or didn't have before, the visibility. Luring the boar here after doing some hunt. He's gonna do the TP or TC. Alright. Already got loom.
There.
No loom for Todd.
Oh, he just got it.
Loom gotten. It's a little bit of an early wall for JD, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Also, the relics, I would say, favor JD. They're closer in general.
JD in his defense might have seen how terrible his walling situation was and knew that he needed to start it early.
That's,
I
yeah.
think Todd can afford to wait a little bit because his is slightly better.
That is, yeah. That is for sure. Looks like we got a little bit of a cheeky move here. Remember, there is laming. There's laming. Weird place for JD's scout to be.
Oh, trying to
You
quick
tried. Oh, he's trying to capture the scout.
I mean, he could have won that fight had he just attacked him back.
He's just wasting time, in my opinion. And then, oh no!
No!
That's, oh, you gotta hate that. There's the 11. I love that we can see chat now. It's so much better.
Yeah, it really is.
I guess it is important to note that as of yesterday, I think, there's a new patch. So we're playing on the new patch. It's not a huge toss-up. Some things like, the long-handed swordsman got a tweak. Vietnamese got a little bit of a tweak. Burgundians got a little bit of a tweak, but nothing that's so huge, I would say. Just keeping these walls up.
Okay, he's getting rid of him now. Though he should probably leave that wolf in there.
Yeah.
So early gold means that JD's probably not gonna tower rush.
He's got 3 on gold, so I think he's gonna go feudal aggression. He's already about 30% to feudal. Todd's already in feudal. Apologize to people who are getting mad at me for not telling you guys that they're going up.
Aren't you able to view games in capture age now? I saw that was like a beta feature. Like in the main menu of the game.
But it shits on my computer.
Ah.
I don't know. I also don't know the hotkeys. Exactly. Rip my computer. Comment says, yeah, they finally got a beta feature 25 years later. Hey man, the devs gotta take their time on making this third-party feature. Oh, I didn't notice, but it looks like Todd isn't even on gold yet. Or stone.
He might be going scouts? Feudal scouts? Yep, he is.
He's also 3 behind on bills. He also needs 50 gold No, he needs 100 gold for Bloodlines, not 50 gold. It's 100 gold. Yeah, 50 gold. There, 100 gold. Jesus. A little bit of idle time, but other than that, I think that JD is fine. I think he's fine. Scouts are lame.
He's invested a lot into this and only killed one bill, I think.
Yep, just one. He got another one low. Maybe. That's the problem with going scouts, is that like it causes your opponent to freak out for a little bit, but in reality it's like get 2 spearmen for every 5 scouts and then fight with your bills, and you'll only lose 1 or 2, and that investment is way better. You'll be in a way better position like this right here. It's fine. Except he left.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if leaving was the right call.
No, I don't say so. That was weird. It took him 3 shots to kill that scout cavalry. There's also no upgrades on them.
Like, not committing to the scouts, though.
Yeah.
Sending in yet more.
Like, it's more Todd now. Todd's not building any villagers.
I think is he still not on gold?
He's not on gold. He's fully committed to the scout cav. Whereas JD here is making villagers. He's building his wall. He's like, I don't care. Got spearmen. Got a bunch of farms, which are cheap. Cheap farms. I mean, at this point, I would say that JD is pretty in the lead. Pretty securely in the lead.
He did a good job, except for ringing that town bell, of not panicking and
Yeah.
just dealing with the scouts one at a time.
Yeah, like this. I would have gone through if I were Todd and just gotten back in, because he's got the other 2 in there. And that's just a lot of APM being devoted to the scouts, too. They take a lot of micro. Poking it. I mean, look at this. He's gone. He's got 2 low now. The other thing that we haven't seen Todd do is focus down a spearman. Like, if he has the numbers, then he can get a spearman killed before he loses scout cavalry of his own.
He now no longer has the numbers, though, and he does seem to be switching out of scouts.
That's true. Let's see what he's doing. He's
Still
switching
not on gold.
he's got 4 on gold.
Now.
Yeah. He's also doesn't have a lumber camp here for some reason.
That's
And that's been going for a
He
while.
might have not have been noticing that he did that.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. There's the lumber camp.
Yeah. That's been going for a while. Excuse me.
That's the consequence of what you're saying of all the APM being devoted to his scouts. We didn't notice.
Yeah. It's true. It's true. He's trading. Okay, he's not trading.
Okay, yeah. I think those are 50 gold, if I remember right.
100 wood and 50 gold. Yeah, they're pretty
Yeah,
expensive.
that's a lot of lot to waste on a mistake for
I
a
mean,
game like this.
To be fair, Todd's been away for a while. He's launching a new product on the website, so he hasn't been in practice as much as JD. That being said, that was a pretty big blunder. That's pretty bad. Check over on Mr. Probably going to castle. Okay, not yet. They don't have this market. They could have. They're both pretty low on food. Yeah, 14 on the food versus 15.
I think JD knows that Todd's not going to castle anytime soon, so he's maybe a bit more comfortable staying in feudal.
I would say so. It's pretty good. Oh, okay. I think we got some
Yep.
buys coming, and then castle coming. I think it would be pretty smart to go into Teutonic Knights. There's Castle Age. If he goes Teutonic Knights, then Todd's not gonna have a lot to counter it, because they're better than Knights, like Cavalry Knights,
Very true.
even without upgrades. Are you castle dropping, bro? No, he doesn't have this.
He doesn't have, yeah, he doesn't have the stone for that. He's probably getting ready to put a new TC down, maybe?
It's early. No, he's just going for wood. This, he's about to overchop. He doesn't have a gate yet. Can't get out of his base. Yeah, I would like to see a timing attack from JD. Not just like constant aggression, but like, you know, 50 knights at 40 minutes or something.
Well, he has the double stables. He can crank them out right away.
Mm-hmm.
We might see him do that.
And these are the stables that show you all the horse butts. So they're the good stables.
Yep, there are the knights.
Right on.
Now is Todd any closer to castle?
Nah, I doubt it. Okay, I was wrong. He's
Yep, he's
almost
halfway up.
The other thing is that he made stone gates for his palisade walls, which is not something I would do, because they, you know, JD could see the stone gates and be like, well, I'll just hit this palisade wall. Like, it doesn't matter to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's either all or nothing, really, with walls. Four Knights going in. Running out of wood for Todd. Extra 1 melee armor for JD.
Oh, I'm gonna get a free kill right there.
Yeah, that's free. He only got 1 hit, and that 1 hit did 2 damage. I do not know why he's making melee.
Okay, switching to Spearman now.
Switching
He's
to
gonna get
Spearman.
barracks there. Oh, okay.
Immediately getting camo.
Camel rise.
That's a good decision. Alright, looks like he's stonewalling it behind.
Was that a... Is there a... I thought I saw a hole, but maybe not. I mean, this is...
I think he might have the means to take him now. Yep, he's going for it.
I don't know. Spearmen are really weak against knights.
But he has the camels to take the hits from him. Yeah, JD didn't build any reinforcements, so I think Todd's gonna take this one.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, he's got the numbers. The thing is, camels aren't that great against knights. And the other thing is that Teutons get the extra melee armor. Even though it's just 1, it's still... I don't know.
Very good point.
JD is trying to take this stone, but he does not do a very good job of it. I don't know what he's doing, to be honest. Like, he's got a... There's a hole on this other side here.
There's still a hole in it.
Yeah. Knights coming out for the Malian player. They're kind of neck and neck right now. Except for the villager count is kind of off. 11. 44 for Todd, 55 for JD.
Have either of them gotten the second TCM? Looks like they're going in on Oh, there's, yep, second TC for JD. That will pay off well in the long term.
Yeah. JD is definitely firmly in the lead here,
I think
but
Todd's gotta just ignore that siege over JD now. Doesn't have an army.
Todd has 6 more military units. And it looks like JD's kind of overcommitting for the pikemen, I would say. A lot of pikemen. Who knows? Might be able to play. Also, we got regular archers and regular spearmen. No upgrades on anything. Whereas we got an attack upgrade, and we got a defense upgrade for the cavalry, and a defense upgrade for the pikemen.
Well, there's a certain strategy in build every unit and then focus on the one that JD tries to counter.
Todd decided he didn't want to attack. Second TC going up for Todd. Attack going in for Todd.
Oh, is there a hole in the wall?
Oh,
Nope.
that would have been great. But he sees the stone wall. Does he see the palisade? He does see the palisade wall. He's going for it.
I think, yep, we should be able to stop that time.
Quick wall to save it. Might be too many for the quick wall, but they're not switching.
Ooh, that's a rough fight.
That was.
It does look like there's a hole in... Okay, JD saw that, immediately noticed it. Good timing on him.
Mm-hmm. That's perfect. I would like to see maybe JD use, he's got the monks, he's going for the rogues, but I would like to see him use his resources since he's going for pikemen to go immediately to imp, maybe? Or I guess he's going siege, but I wouldn't get siege until imp if he's doing that.
Looks like we have a forward castle from Todd. Pretty good position.
Forecast for Todd. Defends the left choke and the stone mine. We almost have this discovery on the right side.
Oh, looks like it's gonna have it.
Sorry.
Oh.
Nope. Ouch.
Oh man.
That is tough, but there is a hole here. He's going right in. He's gonna go right in.
Pikemen are other side of the base. Getting a few kills here.
I like how he was on, this pikeman was on patrol, but he just was in the wrong spot the wrong time. 3 TCs for JD. And I think we still only have 2 for Todd. Will we get a convert before he kills him? Yes. Jesus.
Oh.
That is ridiculous. I hate that so
Oh,
much.
that's rough.
And he doesn't even micro it. There it is. Okay.
There it is. Alright.
I mean, the kill one's going down anyway, but that's just... JD gets ridiculously lucky with the conversions. Tigui going down. That's pretty
going
good.
to the Cabenos. That's a pretty good unit to deal with JD at the moment.
Yeah, come see, come saw. They do melee damage. They have the extra melee armor, but I think it's still probably pretty good. They're devastating. Right here. Right here. Come on. No ballistics yet for the Malian player. Todd does have generic archers. He could go Arbalest.
Probably to form that critical mass of Gebetos to deal with all those pike.
True. The kite could be real. I mean, he's doing it right now a little bit.
Oh, good shot with Onager.
Dang, that was a good shot.
Yeah, wow. Really doing quite well.
Monk scared him off a little bit. Enemy. Ooh, he almost got it done. Dude, he could push with all these pikemen easily. I mean, there's a hole.
Wall. Oh yeah. Oh, he's noticing it now.
It's almost like I told him.
He's watching the stream.
Third TC going down. He's low on his... This dude is low on his farms. Only on 23 farms here. 33 from JD. I mean, that's a little doo-doo. This is a bad wall. And
Todd getting pretty good value for these Gebetos. I think a lot more damage than he's paying.
he is getting good value, but he's not... He doesn't have good enough eco to have enough military. Because as soon as JD decides he wants to go in, he'll just go in and win. This is not a good castle, though. I would put it like here, defending the gold instead of in his base.
Oh, you're right. Earlier, JD has lost 2k food compared to barely anything Todd has.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, Todd's playing it really close to the wire, which is odd to me, because if I were him, I would want to get Farimba as fast as possible, which is an Imperial Age tech. He got the relic in before they killed the monk. Little bit of a villager expeditionary force going out. He still got this. Yeah. JD almost an imp, whereas Todd is still in castle. I mean, I like what JD's doing. He's just like letting him take out these buildings. He doesn't need them. He's gonna go to imp. He's gonna have way better units, way more upgrades. He's making it seem like he's using these mill buildings just enough to keep Todd's attention, to make Todd think that he needs to build military, when in reality he's just getting other things, eco, cavalry.
Very good point. And look like yeah, JD's starting to form that more critical mass of knights and stuff. It's gonna be hard for Todd to deal with them with the few numbers that he has.
Exactly. Also, how do these Gebetos run in these long, flowing robes? Like, how do you run in that?
Asking the real questions.
Yeah, not historically accurate.
Okay, I guess some of them out.
First treb out. Looks like it's going down from these Gebettos.
Castle's in range of it though.
Yeah, I'd still say it's probably
yeah.
going down. I don't like where he or how he maneuvered them, but we got regular archers. We got Cavalier coming into play. I don't see any actual Cavaliers though. Got another castle over here to protect the gold on the left side. Todd is still.
He's got enough to go to imp in the moment.
He's doing it.
Yep. He just got a hold now.
I don't know. I still think
He
he's
could
pretty
punish
behind.
JD if he scouted a little bit more. If Todd scouts out those, he can break him down pretty easily.
JD is almost 50 villagers ahead. He's also gonna lose this. That castle
That was a very
not going up.
ballsy castle.
Yeah. He could have done it before Todd had the mangonels, but yeah, that where is JD's forces? Like he has to have an army.
He doesn't.
He doesn't. He has 5 military units. He's got 1 cavalier. What the heck is going on for JD? 2L. What is going on? He's not making military. This is actually really weird because if Todd gets Furimba, it might be over. Depending on.
I think JD's going for that massive. But Todd's starting to look around now and just found that hidden TC.
JD's still 30 fills up. 35 fills up.
It'll be a lot less now. He doesn't notice he's down here.
He's just doing it again. He's only making 1 cheb at a time. What is this dude doing?
Yeah, there goes. I'm pretty close to most of JD's ability right there.
Todd does not have Furimba yet. There it is. No, it's conscription. I don't know what this is. Is he going for gunpowder? That's what I want to know.
That's a good point. I would not do. Does Todd get gunpowder? I forget if that's it.
Todd? Yeah, he gets bombard cannons. I think he also gets hand cannoneers. Yeah, he does. But really, I'm kind of just flabbergasted with JD here. I mean, he's got almost 3k wood. He's got 50 on food. He's got no bombo. He's got no university, so he's definitely not going gunpowder yet.
No university? He has so much wood.
Yeah, exactly. No Furimba on Todd, though. Cavalier for Todd. I mean, Todd might be getting scared with his approach.
Todd's main force is down. There's a decent amount of fellows down there that can go for the back of JD's base.
Oh, we got a raid going.
Let's see if JD notices this.
We got 16 Cavaliers in queue.
No reaction so far.
No. Watch JD just quit after that.
Still no reaction.
No. Nothing. He's still got 20 more.
Throwing away his eco lane right here.
What is this guy doing? 5 mangoes going. What is this? Unprotected mangoes.
Yeah, that's a interesting choice.
Still no Farimba. Gone. Nothing. That had no effect. Except for the trap.
Hit the trap. Something. Yeah, so JD lost all of his bills around his
What
main
is
base.
happening? Oh, JD disconnected.
Oh no. Are they able to restore it?
No, because it's still ongoing. Yeah, he disconnected.
Is Todd still in the game?
Yeah.
I DC'd.
What?
No joke.
Just
it-
now?
We were
Todd,
saying,
can you try
like-
and like save it for restoring.
Yeah, yeah.
No, because it
Oh,
doesn't.
okay, yeah, it just DC'd now, yeah.
It doesn't save until the game recognizes you DC'd. But
Save as-
JD, you were probably gone before he raided you in the back.
No, because I already relocated my base to the far north.
Wait, what?
I was relocating my whole base.
Yeah, I
west.
just exited without looking, so
Wait. When he got,
He raided my base, and I still had 80 vills, and I was moving them all west. or
so would it be?
whatever. I don't know what we do at this point, but I definitely
It saves
wasn't
it to. It saves a restore once someone disconnects.
okay,
So
I
we
got
could
it,
load
yeah.
the restore and see
Let's see if it works.
if it's close enough.
I mean, I had almost
Oh,
score
fuck.
lead halfway through. I almost had score lead when I DC'd.
You had
Where do
score
I
lead when you
load
DC.
the? Where do I load
What was
the?
You did have it.
How do I reload it? Just go multiplayer and then restore game? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm launching my game back up.
Where the fuck is it? I don't see anything under restore multiplayer game.
Oh, try going multiplayer restore game. Is that where you went?
Yeah.
And you don't have anything, you
I
said?
have it.
Oh, you got it? Okay.
Host
Yeah,
that
can
boy.
you host it?
That is. It was pretty. Like it
I'm
was.
just reloading.
It was like.
I named it Todd.
Okay. This was a good battle. Or still is, I should say.
Yeah, it still is if it works. It doesn't say you're ready up yet, Todd.
No, I relaunched the game.
Oh, okay.
Just to make sure it doesn't do that again.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the game, but since it's still going on. Yeah.
I'm ready. Send me an invite.
I sent in-game invite.
Okay, got it.
Let's hope this works. Whoa, what the?
What's up? What do we got?
I tried to restore and it says I have a different sieve.
Are you in the lobby or are you in the game?
I'm in the lobby and it says out there in Civ.
It's fine. It should be fine.
Okay. Does it say you have someone else besides Malians, Todd?
It doesn't even show me a civ, dude.
Alright, well, wish us luck.
Mm-hmm.
Going in now.
Going in.
Just
What
pause it
the
when you
fuck?
get in there.
Okay. It says Britons.
Yeah, give us both the same Civ.
I don't think the civs matter. I think it just random
It
picks
matters
it.
either. We're about to see.
Yeah. Okay, pause it when we get in.
Yeah. It is
Okay,
the
yeah.
same game. And I did have score lead.
Yeah, I said you had score lead.
Alright.
All right,
Yeah,
going back
5.
to places.
By 200.
You can just you can unpause it.
Okay.
Alright, 3,
Yeah.
2, 1, go.
Okay, go.
And we are back after disconnect. This is where you had it? Ooh. This is a weird spot. So that means...
The Treb survived this time, though.
That's true. But that also means that JD genuinely did not notice that he was being raided.
That's a good point.
He did not know.
Oh man, that's rough.
JD also said that I don't think he realized that Todd was listening, even though he could see that Todd was listening, but he was like, oh, I already relocated my base. But like, maybe Todd didn't know that. Now he does. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, he's got a couple secret bases up there. It does not look like Todd notices this castle drop.
Kind of a weird castle drop. He also still doesn't have Farimba. Or the second... the second armor.
You can afford the upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah, he could. He should get it too. He doesn't have map control either, I think. Like, if Todd purged these Cav and took back his own base more, then he would be, like, firmly in the lead. Like, firmly. Quick wall for Todd. We got Expa, or Freak, that was Arbless. We got Arbless, but no ballistics. Scouts moving out.
It is pretty close. I could see how Todd would come back from this, but he's got to react quick enough to at least get rid of that castle. Does he have a castle of his own, or has he lost them all? Ooh.
He's got one. That's not about to go down.
Nope. Not yet.
Yeah, I don't know what was attacking it, but
That Treb was. I think JD just switched it by accident.
I think it's big. Yeah, that Treb in the middle not going down like it did last time is big. Also, this double castle drop.
I mean, he has no way to. Todd has no way to deal with it at the moment.
No. He doesn't have any Trebs or anything.
And it looks like he got JD got crenellations.
Yes. Yes. 8+5 range. But Todd is running around killing all of this dudes. So I guess not those. Yeah,
But
those.
Todd's gonna lose his base.
Todd's gonna lose this game.
Yep.
I did not expect the like heavy pikemen for like a long time. That is weird to me. These are doing 1 damage. These arms are doing 1 damage each. Sounds nice. Get still farmed.
I think that's gonna be it.
Yeah.
It was really
Valiant-
close, but he wasn't
Yeah.
able to capitalize on that eco damage that he was doing earlier.
It was kind of weird because when JD DC'd, Todd pressed the advantage like really hard. But I think when we restored, this is BS. When we restored, JD like jumped into it a lot harder than Todd did.
Yeah, that is pretty unfortunate.
Mhm. This is what happens when you don't get Frimba. No hotkeys? Wait, what?
They removed their hotkeys. Huh.
Huh. Let's see what happens. You guys didn't have hotkeys?
No,
Yeah.
man. That was fucking
Oh.
stupid.
A lot of things are messed up. I don't know what we call it because
Dude, it wasn't where we saved it because I killed those trebs and then he DC'd.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought it was
fuck.
exactly where we saved it, but I could have been wrong.
It's where it's JD's save, so it's where JD lost connection.
But he was still attacking me.
Right, because you were still connected to the game, and the servers hadn't detected that he was gone yet. It takes a little while because there's a window where you can reconnect, like network.
Oh, that's fucking,
to the
that's
network.
bullshit, dude. Because I
Yeah.
had those onagers come in and I wiped the trebs and half his army out and then...
You got
Fucking
the
stupid.
treb, and yeah, when you got the treb in your game, but then when reloaded from his game, it went back further, and you didn't get the treb. And we were talking about that.
Dude, like, well, none of the hotkeys work, so I'm like, where the fuck is my stuff, you know?
Yeah, I didn't have hotkeys either, but
That one was stupid.
I don't know what to say. I mean,
Well, whatever, you win that one.
yeah. I thought it was pretty accurate. I thought it was a little bit off from where I was because I definitely just was about to finish my first castle on your base when we DC'd.
We didn't see that at all.
Yeah, we didn't.
No,
see that
I
at
didn't
all.
see that. No.
So
Oh, so
let's-
somehow I got ahead of you then.
let's put this game aside and see how the next game
The
goes.
rest of them go. Okay.
Yeah.
Either way, dumb GG. I don't know. That was stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid.
It was a great back and forth until then, though.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, we were yelling at both you guys to do separate things, which is always the best kind of game.
Yeah, I mean, he was down. You must have been down pretty good in Vils, JD.
No,
Dad,
no.
I escaped with my whole army. That's why I said I'm not really that down because I escaped with my whole economy.
Even after you raided on your game, where it didn't disconnect, he was still up 30 Vils.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And the other thing is that you never got Marimba. You never got Marimba. Todd.
Yeah, that game was kind of trash. Did you see my lumber camp in the back? That was brutal.
No.
Walking fucking 20 tiles.
I did see that one.
Yeah,
Um,
brutal.
You did great though in the mid game, Todd. When you started putting out the Gabettos, they
yeah.
traded really well. I think that's what kept you in it for a long time and turned the tide, at least until that DC.
You also wiped out his pikemen with like one mangonel. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
All right, on to the next. Then we'll try and see what happens.
Yeah.
Fuck around and find out.
Might be 3-0 JD. We'll see how this goes.
So I
Good
got
luck to you both. Hey, Easy, I gotta head out and grab some dinner. Are you able to grab another caster?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. I will be back later if you need me to fill in, but just
For
give
sure.
me some
Red's
dinner.
in here or fade.
Probably get Fade in here. Reds is playing New World. All right. Peace out, dude. Thanks for casting with me.
Yeah, it was super fun. Look forward to seeing the rest of it.
For sure. So now it is JD's turn.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't play on rune stones. But you can play on Black Forest, Mongolia, Lowland, Arena, or Steppe.
Here we go. Okay. I heard them all, but I just want to look at them. Okay, I will go with Black Forest.
Black Forest. Okay. Sounds good. JD, do you want to make the game this time?
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay. You know how to do. Explored. You
Hide
know
sieves,
how it
allow
says.
spectators.
Yep. So, oh yeah, Todd, since it's Black Forest, it'll be explored. You know this.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna deafen you guys, and we will get into it soon. Let me know when you guys are ready to start.
Sounds good.
All right, Fade is gonna help me cast this game.
JD going for the knockout with Black Forest.
Black Forest. Yeah, it's gonna be odd because
Spanish. He's gonna go Spanish.
you think it. Yeah, I mean, Burgundians would be really good too because they have the bonus damage for gunpowder.
Yeah, but I think JD's confident in his ability to boom and cut.
The off chance that um there's like a little bit of water and he can make bombard galleons.
Well, cannon galleons are now, with the new patch, actually more even.
Yeah, I don't think JD knows that though.
I can't remember. I might have mentioned him before this. He did actually look up that patch, so he knows that fact.
Hmm.
He said that's the only relevant fact from the.
Okay. And Black Forest.
Yep.
At least this will be more straightforward. And I don't know if you were watching the stream or not, but they had kind of a weird game. And it sucks, but I think I'm going to have to call it for JD.
Yeah, game 2. It was definitely back and forth until JD did those kind of stuff. Looked over. But since Todd wasn't able to take out his town centers, even though JD lost all the mills, JD was. JD has got eco behind that, and he can just pump out a bunch of mills.
Yeah, he had
Wait.
3 other TCs and then 2 castles. So
I don't think the TCs are the deciding factor, it's the castles. With the amount of stone he had banked up, he could have done that anywhere.
I don't know. He did already have the 80 vills, but like he was losing a lot of vills on Todd's side, so it's tough. But they are ready. We are going into Black Forest.
I'm gonna stream on Discord. That's
I
live.
will,
I'm watching from YouTube. It's about a minute behind.
for sure. We have what? All right. Interesting. Oh, it wasn't explored. It wasn't explored. But at least now they know JD is playing Franks versus Byzantines. Byzantines. I'm gonna tell them that they don't have to do the same civs if they don't want to. Since they saw this, they can change up. And of course, both of them DM me back 1 instead of yes, because that's how that's how this is. Freaking nerds. His name Todd. Let's go to the stats. Completely tied. Wait, except JD had a little bit more economy. Score is 191 for JD, 176 for Todd.
Yeah, I see where both of them are going. Because Franks get a full tech tree, except Siege Onager in terms of siege. So JD can go, have an advantage in the night compartment. And yeah, I've got Bomber Cannon. He's got Onager to cut. He doesn't have Siege Ram, but that's not really an option for him. So he just cuts and goes Knights. And that's pretty powerful. Especially in Imp, because then you can get the faster producing staples. On the other hand, Byzantines has a counter to everything. They get Bomber Cannon too. They get cheap camels. They get counter to the infantry. And they get a faster Imp time because of the cheaper Imp attack. So that would have been an interesting matchup. We'll see if they end up picking the same civilizations. Definitely non-standard pick. And it is Ethiopians. Okay. So Siege. Ethiopians again with the fast up times.
Fast up times, really good siege, bombos. Good archers, but that doesn't really matter because they're just regular range. This map is also way more open than the last one.
Yeah, but one choke point, but with water. Can you even wall that? In the middle area.
Yeah, you can.
It's going to be hard to wall with the water, though. Villagers are going to have to run around the map.
Because I'm streaming on YouTube.
Look at in the north, there's a really thin spot, place to cut.
What are you doing? What's going on?
Ooh, JD with a bad sheep location. That sheep will not be accessible to one villager, which means it's only going to have 5 villagers on sheep to begin. But maybe that's not a big deal on Black Forest. You end up going forward with a lot of villagers.
Alright, man.
I guess it is on the corner. Maybe he can fit 6. We'll see. Yeah, over on the right, he'll be able to fit 6 villagers. Ordinarily, bring your sheep right up to your town center isn't optimal.
Yeah.
Okay, going forward with 3 bills. Oh, 2 bills. Okay.
2 bills, yeah. My brother came up to say hi.
Hey, bro. I played with my brother recently, a couple of his buddies.
Yeah. Are you older or younger?
I'm younger.
Right. I think I asked you
we
that.
used to play Age together back in the day. Oh, and there. Who gets the first hit? But the villagers are there. We got to move.
You're cutting out a little bit there, Fade. But yeah, Todd got the first hit, but there's 2 villagers here. It looks like JD's gonna try and harass up front.
What is this outpost?
An outpost?
That is a wasted stone. I do not like that at all.
He's Ethiopian though. He gets +3 line of sight on the outpost. Although you are right, if he doesn't have a wall, it's pretty much useless.
Like,
3 out of
just
4 walling.
You admit
He's
JD got
walling
the
the stone.
What is this? Oh my goodness.
This is just so much.
Well, that's
troll.
1 villager down. Todd might lose a villager too, and I don't know what the idle time's gonna do. I guess JD's plan was to get a sneak stable in here.
No, I think he just wanted to like deny the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be smart, but there's another stone right here, so I don't know.
So that's 1 vill down, and I think with 4 villagers you can take that scout. You can take that scout.
No, JD's just being.
That's a lot of idle time though. Especially on Black Forest where you don't necessarily have as many villagers getting sheep to start out with. Like, look at JD, how many villagers are on the straggler trees. And Todd does not have anybody on wood right now. But he's got a gate. Todd went for a gate.
I don't think Todd plays a lot of Black Forest. I think JD plays a lot more Black Forest.
Yeah, that's not a great mill. I have to say, Todd's mills placements are always suspect. They're either a tile away from this berries, or they're at the very end of the L. lead to some inefficiency if he ends up finishing it off.
It might lead to an L for him.
It's possible, especially, I mean, but JD's Franks. JD needs to go for his berries. And he's got his berries right next to his deer. That's always nice on a black forest when your deer are right next to your berries.
He also has 3 extra boars.
He got the boar. But,
I think that's probably what he was going for.
But the berry bonus is pretty big for the Franks, actually.
Sure.
3 layers of palisades, that's heavy on wood. Just now getting lumber camp up. That could delay him later, but it tells you JD is going for the long game on this. He's going to cut. He's not going to go here.
You think he's going to cut?
Well, look at his scout up in the north. JD is scouting up in the north. That's where he wants to cut. So he's making sure that he knows Todd's going to send a villager to put an outpost up there. So he wants to snipe that villager.
The other thing, though, is since he's got so much food, he can get to Imp way faster than Todd. I mean, these 3 boars are huge.
Berries,
what?
He's missing the second building, though. That's why
it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters too much how long he stays in Dark Age, especially if he keeps producing villagers.
Well, the problem is he thinks his scout up north will win the battle, but if Todd's paying attention, a villager will actually win against that scout because it's quite weak.
Yeah, even right now.
If he gets to Feudal Age, it'll gain some more HP and more attack. So
this is a really weird map gen too. I mean, just in general.
Mm-hmm.
Not going down.
Let's see. Looks like 3 relics on JD's side and 3. Is there a relic on the far right of Todd's base, or is that an animal? That's deer.
Animal. Yeah.
So it's 2 to 3.
Yeah. I don't know. I think
that's not the most fair.
It's
1,020 locked in.
What?
Oh, no, that's not locked. So
no. And there's another 3 boars here.
Yep. Todd should have 3 in the back of his base too.
Where?
Probably up in the north there.
Nope.
No, he lost them.
These were Todd's.
Wow. Normally you start with 3. This is not super balanced. I mean, JD did get the better walls down.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say is that like JD has 2,000 food over Todd, and it's all free. So all he has to do is invest 100
He's on his
wood.
berries now, so he is going for the berries finally.
Yeah, all he has to do is invest 100 wood, and then he's got free food for both the Castle Age upgrade and the Imperial Age upgrade.
The berry bonus, it cannot be, I mean, underestimated for the Franks. That's their only eco bonus, besides free horse collar and in later ages, which I don't know why he's making farms at this stage. You go feudal age and then you make farms. You should get that free horse collar.
Yeah, it's suspect. He's also not grabbing the boars, which is suspect.
That's very strange. JD loves his boars.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should DM him and tell him.
Is Todd on gold at this point? Because JD's got 3 on gold.
Yeah, he's got 2
Todd's
on
got 2 on gold.
Classic,
so he's going fast castle to boom. I don't think he realizes he's missing stone though, I believe. So he's not going to be able to do a clean 3 TC boom here.
He's also only got 4 on food, and they're on the berries, and he's got...
And 3
how many on... He's got 17 on wood? What is that?
3 lumber camps. He's on his way up though, right?
Yeah.
Well, the Ethiopians get extra food in the next age in gold.
Only
so
100.
He actually doesn't need... Yeah, but how much food does he have in the bank right now?
139.
I mean, that's enough to sustain production. And he's going to go for farms. He's going to go for boom. So he's going to go for horse collar, and then he's going to put down farms. That's why he's going heavy on wood.
Yeah.
Which JD could have done that much more efficiently. And he's going for the dock. He wants bombard... he wants cannon galleons here.
He wants demolition ships.
Probably some demos and some cannon galleons, I mean. And that's going to be hard to stop because the range of cannon galleons, Spanish cannon galleons, is pretty significant.
He's Franks, though.
But, I mean, I don't think they get cannon galleons, actually.
They do. They get the first one.
They do. I don't know if it's worth it at that point.
There goes the scout.
Is he going for the farm upgrade? Double bit axe? Oh, that's the other person.
That's JD, sorry. This is Todd.
But how much does that farm have on it? Yeah, that's with horse collar, I believe.
Yeah.
So yeah, he waited till horse collar, and now he's bringing all his villagers off wood. Definitely some strange build orders here for both of them.
What? He's getting a fishing ship? I wonder if JD knows that the shore fish are much slower than the deep fish.
I don't know. He's going for the fishing ships and not the boar.
Yeah, that's not either of the boars. Does he I mean, it's
JD's
explored, so he knows.
last time he played Black Forest, he ignored his boar in the back of his base until very late in the game.
You think he did that on purpose?
I don't know. Could be nerves. I mean, he's got the market over in the corner there, as if he's ready for late game trading.
Well, remember, Todd tried to trade in the last...
Yep. Well, I've seen him do that before. He built a trade cart game against T-Bog, I believe it was.
Yeah, I mean, trading in 1v1s is an advanced tactic, you know?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you need to basically tunnel through time and space underneath your opponent's base.
Get the gold.
That's 4 on stone. I think JD is going for a castle rush. He's going to go imp, get bombard cannons, and go for a castle rush.
Possibly.
Frankish castles.
Or he's just going to keep making fishing ships, you know? Who knows? Who knows?
Frankish castles are pretty strong.
488 per. It's pretty cheap,
That's a
too.
lot on that berries. He had too many on those berries. At least he's not idling them very long. Todd still has pretty low food count. Kind of surprised at that. He didn't take his deer in the back of his base.
No, he didn't take his deer.
Neither of them
He
are
didn't
taking
kill
advantage of their
his
extra
bear.
food.
Even though there's a spearman right here.
Yeah, those bears are chunky boys. They would be delicious.
Yeah.
Should be able to eat the hunting animals.
Wolf and bear.
Nigers would have a huge eco bonus because they one-shot them.
Mm-hmm. That's true. If it was on a map that had them, and not like Land Nomad or Nomad.
Is he going for these boar? Oh, he's going for the bear. He's going for the bear.
What are they doing in Feudal Age, though?
I have no clue. I mean, if I were them, I would be
Oh,
going
he's
up
almost
fast to castle, get that boom going. Okay, yeah, he's expecting a cut there. So let's talk a little bit later game here. Like I said, I think JD's going to go castles. Castles with bomber cannons and some knights, perhaps. Or maybe just go straight into throwing axemen. Whereas Todd's advantage are archers, which are good against throwing axemen, not so good against castles and siege. One of the best siege civs in the game if you can get to late game. So I wonder if we're going to see that.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely think he's going to cut there, but it's weird because JD...
He's going for town center up in the north. That's
JD
actually
would
a really nice
expect
spot.
that. Right?
Yeah, but I think siege in the long run. You know, you cut in the game. If you go with some archers, prevent him from walling, and then you come in with a bunch of siege rams. Ethiopian siege rams, they get pikemen upgrade for free. They don't get halberdiers, which is not great against paladins. They do get camels, but I'm pretty sure they don't get bloodlines, so that's not a great counter either. I think JD could go paladins pretty safely.
Wait, did I just end my stream?
And then you come in with a bunch of siege
I
rams.
did not.
Did you?
That's great.
You know, the stream's still going.
Awesome.
So, is it 2 TC boom from JD? Or has he got another one down on the left on his wood line? Yeah, he's got another one on his wood line, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And that stone pile. 4 TCs. Okay. This is looking a little bit more like old JD. First 2 games were super aggressive from him. Now we're getting back to the 4-5 TC boom. Whereas Todd is staying on 1 TC, and he already has siege out. I don't think he realizes you can't cut in feudal age.
Yeah,
in
that
Castle
would
Age.
be a little sad if he didn't realize that.
I think he tried clicking it and it didn't work.
If I were in that situation, I would quit because you have
I would be
to.
pretty
It's
frustrated,
like
yeah.
330 food to get a mangonel, right? And that's a whole TC. And then you can expect JD to have a whole TC ahead of you.
Well, and he's got stables. What is he going to do with stables? They don't get bloodlines.
This is classic JD. Just wall up a bunch and then cut somewhere else.
You'd be better off with your mangonel in the middle, but I think this is going to seal the deal in this best of 5. I'm not liking Todd's strategy on this. And remember, he had a different civ picked out for this map initially. So this is his sort of spur of the moment. He saw Franks and he went Ethiopians for some reason. But again, Ethiopians do not have a counter to paladins.
They have pikemen.
They don't get halberdiers though.
I think they do.
Nope.
Do they not?
Well, they do.
Yeah.
What are they missing then?
They're missing calves. They don't have bloodlines.
Do they get the pikemen for free? Or am I
They do
mixing
get the
that up?
pikemen for free.
Okay. They don't get halberdier for free though, right?
No.
Okay.
They should.
So they do get halbs. They do get camels, but no bloodlines. And I guess, I mean, what you would want to do probably is just go Scorpion here. Control the choke points. Halbs and Scorpions. 3 TCs are kind of cramped. He's got the classic 3 TC boom. JD's on 5 TCs at this point.
Yeah, and JD also spread them out next to
Heavily on
gold
stone,
and
heavily on
stone.
gold, heavily on wood, heavily on... He's gonna have a good late game, and now he's getting those boars.
Yeah, I think he took them too long. I mean, he still has the ones in the middle. It's better to get the boars early because they're free and it lets you have more wood, right? It's
a timing thing, yeah.
You shouldn't get them.
But on the
late,
other
though.
hand, I mean, free food is free food. If you take it, you take it. So
That's true. I do think it's better early.
now,
But as long as he's getting them now.
I think it's hilarious how much walling JD is doing in the middle compared to the amount of walling that Todd has done.
And he's also gonna have to walk around with this guy. Yeah, technically he can just double click and destroy all of this and then just walk in, right?
Okay.
Which he might do.
Asshole.
He might not have to cut up there. He could just like run in there with paladins and not care about anything that Todd has.
Shotel spam, perhaps?
Against Shotos are pretty bad against cavalry, but
rating wise, they are very strong, and he could take out those town centers if he gets a good 20 of them.
oh yeah, for sure. But I
The
mean,
trick in Black Forest is all about timing, knowing when your opponent has military and when he doesn't.
yeah, it's right now it's 4 military for Todd and 2 military for JD.
And so, and that's where if you can get that early cut, it can be pretty powerful.
Powerful.
Doesn't matter how much the boom is from your teammate, from your opponent. I guess this monk is just meditating on that relic. What are those? The bones of Teresa of Avila, perhaps, or thorn from the cross, from the crown of Christ, perhaps. You never really know about those relics.
Yeah.
JD's starting to wall in the north, right where he thinks Todd's going to cut. Oh, well, that could be huge. Although, once you get Onager, you can always cut around the walls.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. The other thing, though, is that if he's walling this, I think he's showing us that he's not going to go for a cut. He's going to go for the middle rush, I think. Because he's
Yeah,
not putting a
so-
gate there.
No gate. But also, the villager down below, I mean, just keeps adding layer upon layer of walls. But he's busy walking around in order to finish those walls, I think. Or has it been retasked to something else?
Yeah, probably forgot. The vill count is 81 to 124.
I think that pond in the middle makes fighting in that middle area really tough.
Better chose for clear. Onagers would be great.
Onagers would be great. Archers would have a bit of an advantage because melee units would bunch up, not be able to get that surround.
Neither of them are an Imperial. Come on. I mean, I know JD's almost in, but like 31 minutes.
We're at 32 minutes now, and I mean JD's got a huge score lead just from eco. Now he's got his first castle. He's got his siege workshop up. We've got one stable making knights, or is that
No, that's researching scout cavalry.
okay? Interesting. So he's preparing for the late game.
He got fortified walls. They're fortified now.
I mean, that's again not going to matter much if you get onager, siege onager. But I mean, I guess if you wall the whole map, it'll work. And with the extra stone you get from not having to spend too much on castles, that may be doable for JD.
Yeah.
JD is just pulling a full spat swap here.
I don't know what this guy's gonna do.
Stables. Okay, he's going to cut down below. And that's actually kind of smart. Most people who don't play Black Forest enough expect a cut, but they don't think to expect it from the thickest spot. Right now, the Black Forest tournament is going on, and I've seen some successful cuts on the thickest part of the map, MBL versus MemTV, I believe. Or maybe it was Winchester?
It was
MBL
me.
cut.
I was
The
playing.
MBL cut through the thickest part of the map and got a pretty massive rating on his opponent. Because you don't expect it. It takes time, it takes dedication, but you have that in JD as a player, and you have that on Black Forest as a map.
Yeah, I think that also the mindset of Todd's mindset is probably a little bit panicked because the Mangonel thing failed. He is getting to Imp later. He's not even in Imp yet. I think he's about to be. Yep, he's about to be. So I mean, he's panicking. He knows he has less shit than
Is he
JD.
panicking? He has one barracks up, and you know JD's got the Paladin Civ. I mean, if I were him, I would have at least 3 barracks ready to produce pikes and stuff. There, he's got a barracks in the north because he's expecting JD to cut from there. That's exactly what he's expecting. But he doesn't know JD's going to be cutting in the south.
He should be able to hear it now.
And he's got that, why does JD not have military behind him? Is he producing paladins out of his stables already? Nope, he's gonna spam light cap.
Yeah, no, he isn't. He's getting Paladin though, it's almost done. Yeah, that's kind of weird. There it is. They just all click together. Todd should be able to hear the cut though.
This is over.
No,
Todd
rally point.
has barracks in the north, not enough barracks, and they're in the wrong place. JD's gonna run right through.
He hears it. Yep, he's walling up.
And that's
Another
actually
barracks.
a good set of walls there, actually. That'll buy him quite a bit of time. Is he going to try and cut in the north, or is he going to play defensive here for a second? He does get the better onagers. If he can get some... Oh, Showtells are a very good counter to the onagers.
Yeah, I don't think he has
still has
squires.
attack rounds.
I think this is pre-squires.
They're still going to make it in there.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to get one of the onagers at all.
Yeah, this is
Nope.
why Showtells aren't great against
One hit away from
Paladins.
the
It's
one onager,
because
but-
they have no
Well, they could-
armor and low HP. So
Is
it's
he gonna
like,
get his walls up? He's got that one tree in the middle.
dang,
Okay.
dang, that's close.
Loses a few villagers. got halberdiers behind this. I don't know if he's got all the upgrades on those halbs.
The sustain for JD is too much. He might have a lot of halberdiers, but I think that just the fact that
JD's
is
got the
top
eco to do this for a long time.
Yeah, and he's got the eco. It's like
he can lose all his paladins and he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And he's through.
Nope.
He's got no villagers up there near the house. Now, if he can
he
block
is.
it off
There
with
is
his
a wall.
halbs.
Excuse me.
And look up in the north. Look up in the north. Cut is also happening on the other team. I mean, it's not going to do much, but he is making an attempt to get into his base at the same time. That's very micro heavy. Oh, he deleted his walls on the left. That is not what we want to see. JD's going to run right through, right past these halbs. He's going to lose some.
This is not what you want to do. You wanted to go up
lose
there.
some paladins, but
This is bad for JD.
he's going to take out town centers.
It's much worse for Todd, though.
Can he get this castle up? I don't think he's going to get the quick walls.
Castle's going up. Castle's
it
going
though?
up. The onagers, yeah, that's fine.
Well, I mean, it's happening kind of what we said. JD's losing all his army, but he can just keep producing.
Yeah. Todd's like,
Gets an in-game chat. Yeah, deleting that wall, and the trebs are out now. Castles are going to go down. Paladins are mostly gone now, but there's going to be another wave coming. Look at that queue behind this.
that queue is ridiculous, and also the fill count is about 60 ahead now. If Todd just keeps going with the halves, I think that he can reach a sustain point, but
He doesn't have health production.
he
Look at
doesn't
his
have the
queue for
production.
halves.
They're
He doesn't even
streaming
have
out.
armor
It's a
on.
GG. Todd goes down.
Wow.
It's a
This is
3-0.
not what I expected. I had Todd, when this tournament was first set up, as my favorite to win the tournament.
Really?
I always thought Todd's style was JD's style with a little bit more aggression, and I thought that was plenty that you needed to win this tournament. But Todd's looked pretty rusty in every game. Second game was, I think, his best game in this series. First one was definitely a
Bristol
little
was
bit
good
tough.
too.
Yeah, he was late to the techs. JD beat him
Yeah.
in all the tech switches in the first game, and that's what the Chinese are supposed to do.
Oh,
They have diversity of tech switches. That wasn't done here.
Well, thanks for casting with me, Fade.
Yep.
And,
Time for me to log off, but
yep, have a good night, man. All right. That was a good game.
Nah.
It was
Good work, JD.
GG.
He's a lot quicker than me.
Well, I think that just the fact that JD put in, more time practicing
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
for sure. And
Yeah.
I think that's just how it goes, right?
Mhm.
Put in more time, that's what you get. And there was a
Totally.
time where I think did you think that the mangonel could cut the trees?
Yeah, that was a fuck up by me.
Yeah.
I thought you could cut and castle, but no. That was a waste. That's all.
We've all been there. We've
I never
definitely
really
been there.
play on it.
Really all been.
And I think that
We
It's
both
just-
went 5 TC boom. That's crazy.
it's tough because in Black Forest, like, you have to funnel your units through that like small opening, and if you cut it off, then you're good. But if they get past it any little way, then you're fucked because they're all in your base, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I think it was a good set, but I think ultimately JD's coming out ahead.
Oh yeah,
and,
totally.
I'm gonna see him in the finals. This was the
That
semifinals.
second game was the only one I had a shot, so JD wins hands down.
It was fun. Well played, Todd.
Yeah,
Put the
thanks,
pressure
buddy.
on me.
It was very climactic.
Yeah, good luck in the finals for sure.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, we'll see who you play against.
My parents, my grandparents for this opportunity here, and just want to say thank you so much to Easy for casting, and it's been a fun time.
Yeah, I want to thank your grandparents too.
Do it. They're all dead.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you next time. I think on Saturday for Fade versus Ghost.